My name is Dr Parames. I came to this school in 2017. I retired 5th January 2020. And my experience coming from not a trust school, and I joined this trust school in their second year. And to me, it was an eye-opener which enabled me to improve my teaching and learning process in the classroom. One of the things that I found very good in this program was the rubrics that contained the 14 teaching competencies. It enabled me to look at every aspect of the lesson, and these 14 competencies guided me in every 1 hour lesson in the classrooms that I had with my students in teaching the English language. And I found it to be a true guidance to check and balance myself to see that how I could improve my teaching and learning process in the classroom. Secondly, the anchor of my whole lesson was based on the LO, the learning objective, and SC, the success criteria. The students were guided in how to achieve their objectives and the success criteria given at the end of the lesson. So the students knew what was going to be taught and what they were supposed to do in the 1 hour lesson given to them. So I also realized that one of the important things that enabled me to enhance my teaching and learning process in the classroom was the CPDs and professional learning that was carried out by the trust school program. The CPDs, workshops that focus more on content and our subject and how we could improve our teaching and learning process was very good. The workshops, we worked as a team and we learned from each other how we could be better teachers. And the PLC was more focused because we went back according to our subjects. And as an English teacher, many of us face a lot of challenges teaching this subject in the classroom. So we shared our problems and we got our heads together to find solutions on how we could teach and have more confidence in introducing new things to the classroom to enable the students to learn the language better. So I found the PLC whereby my friends were able to share their ideas with me, and I think we learned better that way. So overall, I also realized the teacher observation that was carried out by the senior teachers and senior leaders and MLTs also was a true eye-opener in the teaching and learning process in my classroom. From 2017 to 2019, I realized that each observation, the weaknesses that I had in my classroom and how I improved on myself, I also gained a lot of self-confidence of myself, and my grades were improving each observation. And I truly felt more confident myself because the teacher observation was very critical of the 14 competencies. And the end of the trust group program, at the end of my journey, I realized that I was scoring a lot of 5s in my observations. So I don't think I could have achieved it if I didn't get such critical feedback and working on how to improve my teaching and learning process. So end of the day, it was not only me improving my teaching. I think the students gained too because they were getting a better teacher in the classroom. And this trust school program not only enhanced and enlightened my teaching, but it also helped my students a lot. One of the factors that helped my students was the bilingualism program. The bilingualism program helped the students to enhance the use of the English language, and we did carry out a lot of programs, especially the Speakers Corner during their recess, whereby students were given the opportunity to use the English language to speak on current topics and give their views. So we were also improving the students' self-confidence and self-esteem to go up and speak. The assemblies conducted on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays also gave the students a lot of opportunities from all classes to go up the stage and to speak, especially in English. So end of the day, I realized that a lot of students will realize the importance of English and gain confidence to use the language. Furthermore, the second thing about the Trust Group program that worked on the principle of collaboration and implemented through cooperative learning strategies. So this enhanced their leadership skills. This enhanced the learning process in the classroom. They were no more working as individuals, but they were working as a team, helping each other to be better students. So definitely the cooperative learning strategies enable the students to have student-centered learning taking place in the classroom. And I also observed that the students that were quiet and did not speak were given opportunities to speak during the lesson, because everybody in the team needed to voice their opinion. So there was no labeling of students in the Trust Group program. There was no students left out. Every child was given the opportunity to showcase their talents and skills in the classroom. So at the end of the day, what improved was not only their self-confidence and self-concept about themselves, but
continue.
Improve their marks. So the whole process, if I look at it from the students' perspective, students enjoyed the learning process in the classroom, especially in Trust School programs. The resources are available and the use of ICT to bring contextual learning in the classroom, showing them, relating them to real life situations, what they learned and how they could use this knowledge in their real life. So the students felt, I thought learning was more meaningful in the classroom. Students realized the importance of knowledge and how this knowledge can be used for lifelong learning. So especially the students worked on their communication skills and writing skills. Writing skills that not only in writing essays, but also writing in context of whatever field they were studying. So overall, I felt this Trust School program gave teachers a foundation, gave teachers an opportunity to each time improve their teaching learning process, and most important, I think, to the focus on higher order thinking skills in the classroom. The teachers used more of higher order because of the teaching rubric that helped them to prepare, to challenge students, and the AFL assessment for learning, whereby the teacher was enabled to use the different methods to assess students' understanding of the whole lesson. So to me personally, there were a lot of challenges that we were able to overcome, and we were able to be more successful in the teaching learning process in the classroom. It only boils down to one thing in the teaching profession. It truly depends on the teacher's attitude to accept these changes, to know that student-centered learning is the best way for students to learn, not only to improve their grades, but also to carry this knowledge when they leave school.